Today on E-News, what strategies students are using to deal with stress at crunch time, how instructors feel students can prepare for final exams, and help or hindrance. What role does social media play in the communication process for dealing with a recent wildfire?
Welcome to E-News. I'm Sarah Wozni.
And I'm Cam Skip. And also coming up, we've got some stories that will brighten your spirits this holiday season. The Grove's Christmas house is lit, but the same can't be said for the high-level bridge.
First, our top story. It's crunch time at Lethbridge College, and stress is on the rise for students. With only a week left in this semester, students are cramming to get everything finished on time. Angelica Alston tells us what strategies can be used to lessen the load.
It's that time of year again. The last couple of weeks until Christmas holidays, and students are rushing to cram for final exams and projects. Lethbridge College student Eden Whitehead says what she finds to be the most stressful.
Probably just finding time to study, because I have in-class exams, and so you have in-class exams and then you have classes between them, so it's kind of hard.
Whitehead says it's hard to find time to study at this time of year. Health Services Manager Mary Cole provided a few ideas on what students can do to make life easier while cramming.
I think, staying up all night studying isn't really to your benefit because what you're taking in isn't staying. So, just plan your days, eat well, sleep well, exercise, treat yourself kind.
Cole suggests that all students should go to the Learning Cafe to take advantage of their experienced instructors. All students who have attended have found it to be very beneficial.
Lethbridge College student James Veeden said how the student success workshops have benefited him.
As a student, there's always a lot of stress and a lot of work that you have to do. And this workshop really helps you to deal with those kind of difficult situations.
Learning Cafe and Counseling Services do a good job at providing classes where all students can benefit. Student Success Workshop instructor Andrew Dirksen says that he would have gone if they provided these classes when he went to school.
I didn't have access to them, to as many workshops and in such small groups.
The key for students is finding out what works for you individually. Whitehead says that she enjoys the company of friends to de-stress.
I like to hang out with my friends, just make sure I have time to spend time with them and just forget about school for a little while.
Do you take advantage of the workshops at the Learning Cafe or have a set routine? There are many things that can help students through the last stretch till the holidays. For E-News, I'm Angelica Alston.
If students would like to attend a workshop, they will have to wait until next semester, or they can go to the Learning Cafe or Counseling Services to book an appointment.
With final assignments being completed and students starting to feel the crunch of upcoming finals, the college offers special services to help students prepare and deal with final exams. Miranda Hubbard takes a closer look at what you can do to get ready.
Final exams are two of the most dreaded words that a student can say at the end of a year. Given the long list of things a student has to focus on, like final assignments, there isn't much time set aside for students to focus on preparing for their exams. Manager's assistant at the Learning Cafe, Terry Rollingson, says that even though workshops are over, students can still come in.
And so now it's just one-on-one sessions. We are open right up until the end of exam week.
Specializing in exam preparation, Andrew Dirksen says that maintaining balance is an important factor for test preparation.
Maintaining balance is always a big thing in all aspects. So just make sure you take breaks and get exercise, feed yourself well, get lots of sleep.
Sciences specialist Diane Buurbutton says it's important to think ahead.
It's important for students to determine what they think are the most important topics that the instructors have covered and what questions are likely to be asked. So once you've picked out your questions that you expect to be asked, practice writing out the answers. Don't just think about them, because writing is an entirely different skill than thinking about an answer.
Instructors in the Learning Cafe offer their services to students year-round. One-on-one study times will be available until the end of next week. For E-News, I'm Miranda Hubbard.
The Learning Cafe is located at the back of the Buchanan Library.
Social media is under fire after confusion and misleading information arose during a situation in late November. Wildfires and fierce winds spread across southern Alberta, threatening acreages and nearing the west side of Lethbridge. Residents tried to get information on what was happening, only to be misguided by Facebook and Twitter postings. Ryan Udawilligan reports.
As the digital world continues to grow, social media sites like Facebook and Twitter continue to grow in popularity. But as fires spread throughout the prairies late November, social media became the focus of the evening. Many people saw on these sites that the west side of Lethbridge was burning up. Others saw that they should evacuate. For example, university student Robin Hoffman was one of the residents who saw on Facebook that people were leaving their neighborhoods.
I wasn't sure because there was a lot of different angles, because I heard from my friends, then I would hear from the city of Lethbridge, them updating their page, and a whole bunch of people told me that they knew cops who were evacuating, and it was just really confusing.
The truth was, the fire had not reached any houses down in the city. The city claims it didn't issue evacuation orders. Police also said if they did not physically order someone to leave their houses, they should have just stayed put. Lethbridge College social media strategist Michael McCready says social media should be used cautiously.
I think the old adage that you hear is take it with a grain of salt. I think it's still true. You have to kind of validate the source before you kind of run off with it, but that you can use it as an opportunity to find out what's happening as long as you kind of check to see that it's accurate.
Hoffman says from now on she's going to try and find more reliable sources and be more cautious when taking information from Facebook.
If a friend was saying, oh, they're evacuating, maybe don't listen to the friend, but if it comes directly from like the Lethbridge page or something, I would take it seriously, just because it's people who are getting paid to tell you this information, not just people telling you because they're worried.
The fires are now completely out, with only several fences being destroyed on the reserve, and people who were evacuated have returned home safely. City Council is also warning people that next time a big event like this occurs, that they should question what they see on Facebook. For E! News, I'm Ryan Udawilligan.
Though many people were posting incorrect information on Facebook, the Alberta Emergency Alert System used it to try and get information out on what was really happening with the fires. Coming up after the break, how changes made to Alberta's drinking and driving laws will affect you, and Lethbridge Lights Up, what citizens of Lethbridge are doing to brighten up the city.
The Lethbridge Food Bank would like to thank you for helping us to cure hunger with kindness. Thanks to your kindness, we were able to provide over 3,200 snack packs to children in need.
Thank you!
Please, continue your generosity. Donate to the Lethbridge Food Bank today. Help make sure our future doesn't go hungry.
The Lethbridge Therapeutic Riding Association needs your help. We rely on people like you to help people with disabilities. You can help take care of the horses, or help people with disabilities ride them, or even help fund this amazing program. Because together, we can help bring joy to others. If you're over 16 and want to get involved, please help the Lethbridge Therapeutic Riding Association. For more information, call the office at 403-328-2165.
Spring is just around the corner. With spring comes Lethbridge HIV Connections Spring for Life fundraiser. Show your support for local HIV/AIDS work by purchasing a bundle of Gerber daisies for $5 each. Help make a difference. Pre-sales start March 1st. All proceeds support the program of Lethbridge HIV Connection and provide equitable access to health services. Help do your part. A message brought to you by Lethbridge HIV Connection.
There are people in need, and you can help out by donating your blankets, time, and material to Blankets for Canada Society. They're a non-profit organization that will give blankets to people in need all across Canada and in your community. So donate your blankets to Blankets for Canada Society, located at 210A 12A Street North, and help out those in need today.
It was a crazy time in my life. I just started my own business and I needed some time just to get away. So I went elk hunting in the foothills, all alone. As I was climbing up a hill to do some scouting, I slipped and broke my femur. I had no hope of getting out alive or surviving when I heard the rescue guys calling. I have never been so happy in my life. Thank you, Lethbridge and area Search and Rescue.
And
We're back. I'm here with Stephanie Queen, whose novel just made the New York Times bestsellers list. Now, Stephanie, what do you like to credit your success to?
Well, honestly, I would credit my success to the Boys and Girls Club. My mom never had to worry about me. Not only was she leaving me at a safe place, I was also learning something while I was there. I was taught life skills that gave me the confidence to follow my dreams. I wish all boys and girls would get the opportunity to join the Boys and Girls Club. It's a good place to be.
So today at school, this girl spread a rumor about me saying that I was the one who put the toilet paper on top of the principal's car. I swear I didn't. I would never do something like that. I don't know where she got the idea from. Thanks for listening. I can always count on you. I don't know what I would do without you.
If you are looking to adopt not only a pet, but a best friend like this little girl's family, head to the Lethbridge and District Humane Society to help the ones with no voice and no choice.
It took like 15 minutes. Where's my dinner? It's 5 o'clock. What the heck have you been doing all day? I'm sorry. You're sorry? You're sorry? I'll make you sorry. Oh, I like that. You're sorry now? Are you really sorry? That's what I thought.
Crime Stoppers and the Lethbridge Regional Police Service need your help in solving a break-and-enter. Sometime between 9 a.m. on July 27th and 8 a.m. on July 28th, unknown culprits broke a window on the south side of Father Leonard Van Tegum School. They entered the school through the broken window and stole a stereo and VCR, which were later found on the west side of the school. If you have any information on this break-and-enter or any other crime, text TIP 232 plus your tip to crimes 274637. Call 1-800-222-8477 or submit online at tipsubmit.com. Crime Stoppers will pay up to $2,000 for information leading to an arrest. Remember, you will not have to attend court or testify, and you will remain anonymous. We want your information, not your name.
Welcome back to E-News. If you raise your glass, hang up your keys. Alberta legislators recently passed Bill 26, which they want implemented by the end of the year. MLAs in Edmonton voted 30-7 in favor of the bill, but it appears many Albertans are still confused as to what the bill entails. I looked into the matter and found out that the bill is not what many had first believed it to be.
Bill 26 is a proposed strengthening of Alberta's approach to impaired driving. Now that it's been passed, the legal blood alcohol content, or BAC level, will drop from 0.08 to 0.05. The legislation states that it targets repeat offenders and does not prevent responsible Albertans from having a drink with dinner or friends. But many are afraid the bill will turn innocents into criminals, says Front Row pub owner David Caruso.
If you go to the restaurant and you want to have a glass of wine with dinner, before that was okay, and it is okay. You're not going to cause an accident because you've had one glass of wine with dinner. But now, there's a good chance you're going to blow over it.
Caruso says in a letter to Premier Alison Redford that, quote, "The entire hospitality industry hangs in the balance, and there will be massive layoffs and bankruptcies."
While many fear what will become of the hospitality industry, others have been awaiting and are now applauding the new bill, such as members of the police force.
LRPS Inspector Bill Kay says a glass of wine won't make you blow over, and other jurisdictions that have already implemented the bill have not seen the hit that Caruso fears.
The people still are consuming liquor and they're still going out to dinner and they're still doing those things, but they're finding other ways to get home, and that's what we encourage.
Kay adds, concern that the courts will get flooded with small appeals can be avoided.
There's an appeal process there for the public, but it's not through the court system. It's through the government, through their driver control board. So it's a much quicker appeal.
Whether the change will impact the economy, keep roads safer, or quicken the appeal process is still to be seen. And only time will tell.
When the proposed change was brought forward by the organization Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, founding president of MAD, Candy Leitner, left the group she had created, saying it has become far more neo-prohibitionist than she had ever intended. She says MAD wasn't created to deal with alcohol, but the issue of drunk driving.
The largest railway structure in Canada will not be lit up for the Christmas season this year. Lethbridge's train bridge would be an excellent addition to the spirit of the holidays, but it looks to be more like a Grinch type of structure this season. In years past, the high-level bridge was lit with festive lights for such occasions like Remembrance Day and a festival to celebrate the bridge's centennial. But with a lack of community support, the bridge won't be shining brightly this holiday season. President of DA Electric, Del Allen, said in a previous interview that his company alone paid over $300,000 to light the bridge, but with no funding support from the community, he simply can't afford to spend that amount more than once. The bridge stands at over 300 feet high and is an iconic landmark for Lethbridge. Allen said any committee looking to help light the bridge will have his partnership and full support. He says, "To me, it is a wonder of the world, and it's gorgeous when it's lit. It's unfortunate, but I'm not prepared to go out there and keep lighting it for Lethbridge." The Allied Arts Council supported Allen's idea in previous years, but as far as this holiday season goes, the only lights Lethbridge citizens will see coming from the bridge are those of a train.
14,500 Christmas lights, synced to music, and raising money and awareness for a local charity. That should be enough to get anyone in the Christmas spirit. Elaine Indenbosch has the story.
Every minute of this show takes 6 to 8 hours for Scott Groves to program. After noticing that the number of Christmas displays in town were diminishing, Scott Groves decided to put out some effort to see that change. At the same time, his son was diagnosed with autism and couldn't get enough of a YouTube video of a Christmas display synced to music. Groves was inspired to do the same and now has his lights programmed to 32 minutes of music. He's designed it for onlookers to drive past and tune in to his FM radio station, 106.1, to listen to the music as they enjoy the show. He says it's something he really enjoys.
What gives me the most joy is standing on the driveway and seeing a carload of kids come up. And they roll the window down and they're just hooting and hollering, dancing to the music, and just seeing families, enjoying time, Christmas time together, and having a place to go.
Groves is now part of an online community that can't get enough of Christmas lights. He says anyone is welcome to join and glean from their experience.
We have videos, we have pictures, we have a lot of how-tos on there as well. So if anybody's interested in starting up a light show, I'd be more than happy to direct them and give them some help. And we'll make Lethbridge light up.
Groves is also raising awareness of autism through his display. So far, half the funds received have gone to the Chinook Autism Society and the other half toward their power bill. For News, I'm Elaine Indenbosch.
If you'd like to see the display in person, visit 28 Tudor Crescent from 6 to 10 on weekdays and 6 to 11 on Fridays and Saturdays. They'll be operating until January 2nd. Find out more information at groveschristmaslights.ca. Still ahead on E-News, Lethbridge residents got an opportunity to get a head start on Christmas shopping, and how some Southern Albertans celebrate the season spending time with their families.
The Lethbridge Food Bank would like to thank you for helping us to cure hunger with kindness. Thanks to your kindness, we were able to provide over 3,200 snack packs to children in need.
Thank you!
Please, continue your generosity. Donate to the Lethbridge Food Bank today. Help make sure our future doesn't go hungry.
The Lethbridge Therapeutic Riding Association needs your help. We rely on people like you to help people with disabilities. You can help take care of the horses, or help people with disabilities ride them, or even help fund this amazing program. Because together, we can help bring joy to others. If you're over 16 and want to get involved, please help the Lethbridge Therapeutic Riding Association. For more information, call the office at 403-328-2165.
Spring is just around the corner. With spring comes Lethbridge HIV Connections Spring for Life fundraiser. Show your support for local HIV/AIDS work by purchasing a bundle of Gerber daisies for $5 each. Help make a difference. Pre-sales start March 1st. All proceeds support the program of Lethbridge HIV Connection and provide equitable access to health services. Help do your part. A message brought to you by Lethbridge HIV Connection.
There are people in need, and you can help out by donating your blankets, time, and material to Blankets for Canada Society. They're a non-profit organization that will give blankets to people in need all across Canada and in your community. So donate your blankets to Blankets for Canada Society, located at 210A 12A Street North, and help out those in need today.
It was a crazy time in my life. I just started my own business, and I needed some time just to get away. So I went elk hunting in the foothills, all alone. As I was climbing up a hill to do some scouting, I slipped and broke my femur. I had no hope of getting out alive or surviving when I heard the rescue guys calling. I have never been so happy in my life. Thank you, Lethbridge and area search and rescue.
And we're back. I'm here with Stephanie Queen, whose novel just made the New York Times bestsellers list. Now, Stephanie, what do you like to credit your success to?
Well, honestly, I would credit my success to the Boys and Girls Club.
My mom never had to worry about me. Not only was she leaving me at a safe place, I was also learning something while I was there. I was taught life skills that gave me the confidence to follow my dreams.
I wish all boys and girls would get the opportunity to join the Boys and Girls Club. It's a good place to be.
So today at school, this girl spread a rumor about me saying that I was the one who put the toilet paper on top of the principal's car. I swear I didn't. I would never do something like that. I don't know where she got the idea from. Thanks for listening. I can always count on you. I don't know what I would do without you.
If you are looking to adopt not only a pet, but a best friend like this little girl's family, head to the Lethbridge and District Humane Society to help the ones with no voice and no choice.
It took like 15 minutes. Where's my dinner? It's 5 o'clock. What the heck have you been doing all day? I'm sorry. You're sorry? You're sorry? I'll make you sorry. Oh, I like that. You're sorry now? Are you really sorry? That's what I thought.
Crime Stoppers and the Lethbridge Regional Police Service need your help in solving a break-and-enter. Sometime between 2 p.m. on August 14th and 7 a.m. August 15th, unknown culprits broke into Graham's Garage, located in the 1400 block of 20th Avenue, Coaldale. The culprits used an unknown tool to remove the lock of the front door. Once inside, they stole undisclosed amounts of cash from the cash register. If you have any information on this break-and-enter or any other crime, text TIP 232 plus your tip to 274637. Call 1-800-222-8477 or submit online at tipsubmit.com. Crime Stoppers will pay up to $2,000 for information leading to an arrest. Remember, you will not have to attend court or testify, and you will remain anonymous. We want your information, not your name.
Welcome back to E-News. Santa came a little early for some kids at the NMAX Center. Lethbridge College's campus recreation held its annual Christmas party for kids, with the main attraction, Santa Claus, showing up and making all the smiles a little bigger. Chris Lear has more.
Santa Claus's appearance at the NMAX Center was a little sooner than Christmas Eve, but it didn't matter. The smiles on the faces of all the children tell the story. One parent of a happy child says they enjoy coming to the event.
Well, I got my 3-year-old here, so he's just learning to skate, and it's a great time to come out and sort of teach him, how to get on the ice and get into the skates and enjoy skating and hockey.
Kids were able to come and skate on the same ice as the Lethbridge Hurricanes, along with Canes mascot Twister, and all 3 mascots from the college. JP Gentile of Campus Rec says the event was meant to be something extra amidst all the craziness of the holidays.
These days times are tough to get some free ice time, and because of campus recreation, I do this every year that I just rent out 2 hours of ice that parents during a stress time, they can come out and just have some fun with their kids.
Some of the parents weren't able to hold back smiles as their kids were meeting Santa Claus for the first time.
That was a hit. That was his first time. He's a little leery of Santa Claus at this point, but he met him tonight, and he's been a good boy this year. So hopefully he'll get what he asked for. So,
as Christmas makes its way ever so close, things become more hectic and expensive for all of us. But taking the time to have a little fun, meet Santa Claus, and at no cost to the parents, that's just priceless. For E! News, I'm Chris Lear.
For a complete listing of upcoming campus recreation events, you can visit their website, mylcsa.com, and click on the campus recreation link at the top of the page.
With over 100 exhibits, the Big Christmas Craft Show gave Christmas shoppers many choices as they began their Christmas shopping. The show focused on handmade original crafts and products. With everything from ceramics to stocking stuffers, there was plenty to choose from. John Christie went down to get a closer look.
There you go.
Residents of Lethbridge got a chance to get some Christmas shopping done at the exhibition grounds this past weekend. The show had local business owners showing off their goods to potential buyers. The show used to be two shows, the Christmas Craft Show and the Country Farmers Show, but about 2 years ago, they joined to make the big show that it is today. Joel Coop, a vendor at the show, says the show isn't just about selling your goods. It's a great way to network.
You know, it's a mixture of networking as well as selling stuff.
Although this is Coop's first time at the craft show, he's done many others similar.
I've done quite a few craft fairs before, and so, I mean, it's actually worked out to be about what I expected as far as, you know, meeting people, sales.
Sherry Yates, another vendor of the show, has been coming for 4 years, and she says it's one of the greatest turnouts she's seen in a long time.
Actually, I think it is the best turnout that we've seen. It's been very busy and it's been steady busy.
With Christmas just around the corner, the craft show has been a complete success. Santa Claus himself even came down to check out some of the goodies. But with Mr. and Mrs. Claus at the show, who was taking care of all the important business up north?
Oh, we got the elves up there working, and they're all doing a great job. Just giving her a heck.
For E! News, I'm John Christie.
If you missed the show this year, don't worry, it will return next year at Exhibition Park. For more information on the event and upcoming events at the grounds, you can either email the grounds at events@exhibitionpark.ca or visit their website at exhibitionpark.ca. So Skip, have you done any Christmas shopping yourself yet?
I've done a little bit. I went down to the craft show and checked it out, and there's tons of cool stuff down there, or was, I guess.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to go.
How have you been doing with your lists?
Well, I have a couple presents left, and then after that, I'm just set to wrap the presents and put them under the tree.
Not bad at all.
But did you check out that Grove's Christmas house?
I need to do that. It's just over by Tudor. It's near my house, but I haven't taken the time to swing by
it's
there.
actually really cool. You should definitely check it out.
Anyways, that's all the time we have today for E! News.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Wozni.
And I'm Cam Skip.